there to look up and then look straight up or straight ahead of himself. MXR just carrying that fight right there. Yuntos and Ryu now getting focused by the whole server. Very unfortunate when this happens. Stinks coming down as well, so that's going to be a very, very hard situation to get out of. Ryu now going down. Heiko getting his third elimination, putting him and Ono Kill together on the same or on 4 eliminations there, making sure their points get counted up. 35 points total at the moment. That placement point's going to be coming in 4 more duos coming down. 35 people left alive, so that zone surge will also be an option as well.
Yeah, and that was a high-value stink. And that's one thing you talked about. You know, it feels really unfortunate when you're getting focused by the whole server, but the reason you're getting focused by the whole server is because you're in an obvious 1-by-1 that was just rebuilt without priority on the next zone. If everyone is going to focus you, it's much easier to just pile in. You can hear the Rift go off left eye, trying to hit it, trying to do everything he can. Will end up finding it there. Storm Surge is active as we have 18 duos left and 34 players, so pretty much everyone has a buddy with them.
And then, yeah, absolutely. This is going to be a stacked team-based endgame at the moment. A lot of 4-gun loadouts also coming in together right now. Dan Zizzle going down on Shadow Nades. A lot of multiple high ground tarps. A lot of them go down. Cazorla is going to be up top. 1 Shadow Nade left on Heiko at the moment. Andre going down from Cazorla's high ground pick. He gets finished off. Heiko gets that big reward off of it, the mats, the utility, campfires as well for the end game. Pickaxe is coming full swing, making sure every wall is theirs before they set on the next move. Not quite in zone yet, but that tunnel will be very, very proficient. We're talking about those combat changes as well before. That also changes the range of engagement, as now we have more ARs. The style of the game and how it actually flows as more people are basing up to shoot rather than shooting on the fly if they're not going to be able to box fight, changes the way people move around the map as well.
And it kind of has given a little bit of a resurgence, what we've seen so far, to the drum gun. It allows the drum gun to have a little bit more of that mid-range feel to it, to where it is going to out-prioritize the combat shotgun, whereas before the drum gun very much so got forced out in terms of effectiveness as we hit our top 15, so 3 points going over from everyone, because why run a drum gun when you can have an FSA rifle and then the combat? But now there really is kind of a space that's between, like, it's closer to like 4 to 9 tiles where the drum gun just shreds. And even now you can see, boom, tac AR, turn about face, 2 elims right there for Johnny Boy and Kazrola. Brilliantly done. Once those will end up tick over, they do have the top 15 as well, as Dan Sizzle gets forced out of the lobby. Proxima Star also gets down and everyone gets pulled up into the sky. We're closing in. Boom, top 10 next placement threshold.
6 Chug Splashes still left. We haven't seen them use to their full potential just yet in these end game storm heal-off scenarios. Proxima Star not going down, the high ground star of the last few games that we saw. A lot of wood builds means that these spam weapons are going to pack a wallop, as Johnny Boy gets another knockoff on Ibuhai, the baller player we saw from the other game as well. These rapscallions being sneaky, moving around in brick, metal, and wood. A lot of these big mats now finally coming out, making sure that spam gets stopped down, but more pressure vertically being put down as layer switches come down from their opponents as well. Johnny Boy getting that pickup, maybe not the elimination there, as Ono Kill also gets another one on top.
Yeah, and it was a really good try from Janus there to disengage, dropping back down, but unfortunately one spotted. But Team Queso lighting up the top left as Zohan was able to find 3 elims, make it a 4th, as the Spaniards are just dragging their way almost into the top 5. But now Cazrola doing everything he can on the side of the zone. Johnny Boy is still up as well. Great 130 shot in the immediate replace. Kind of upset he didn't try and follow it up right away, but he does. That was Fury Legend. Proxima Stars duo is going to get taken out and outside of the top 5, so that's 2 points is leaving down there. 1 Chug Splash is tossed out there as we're closing in. 9 players left, 6 duos remaining, Shai.
Yayas has all the pressure on him now to get that last placement spot. He is low on HP, but it is kind of free for that. As once again, it goes through 4 duels left now. MXR still alive. His dual partner as well is going to be a big fight on the low ground, and 1 person confirming things from the high ground. Low ground, though, we do have almost 11 Chug Splashes available as these boxes get bursted into. Ono Kill going down to MXR. Another quick flick. Yayas going down. He tried to come off from high ground. Maybe he ran out of mats, but nothing worked out for him there. A 4-gun loadout. That heavy sniper still being available. Priority reload on it as well. 3 duos left. Looks like Nauka is down at the moment. MXR moving up on the highest priority ground right now. There might be someone higher than him actually at the moment. Heiko and Johnny Boy on the bottom as well with Cazorla. We'll see what they can do. MXR is going to be controlling this fight at the moment. Heiko, these Chug Splashes coming down from Johnny Boy and Cazorla. They have so many to use amongst themselves. They're finally going to run out. They're going to be a little bit late on the storm. Heiko going down. Johnny Boy and Cazorla are going to be fighting it out against each other as well. MXR is going to be pressured from the top. Johnny Boy goes down. Cazorla Zorla now has to avenge his dual partner and see what can be done here. Both people taking storm takes, MXR coming down, but the heavy sniper is not enough as Zorla wins that game out all the way, tarping in from that low ground position, making sure he pops off at the right moment, making the best decisions possible, clutching out that game for his dual partner.
It was all about the chug splashes. You called it early, but he hung out on the low ground, and even though he got the siphon, EMXR was not able to close out the match just because he held zone, had the chug splashes, and had everything he needed. And that's something, again, a new mechanic. You can throw it, you can use it on your teammate, but because it's instantaneous HP, it changes what has now kind of been something that's been really solid in the meta for a long time. When you get to endgame, you know, hey, like, if a person has a campfire plus bandages, I can do this. Or if I take one tick, I can get a med kit out. Or, hey, if I get a siphon under 50 HP, like, I'm guaranteed to close this match out. But it's just not enough. And now we're going to throw it back into the studio to Zeke.
Thank you guys so much, man. European action just never disappoints. Again, Sundown describing the Chug Splash recent edition. I think there's still more to this we haven't seen. I think players are still kind of developing strategies with it, and I want to see how they continue to improve upon using that splash. Now, of course, guys, before we go to break, let's take a look at the standings together. Let's get a sense of where things are, because we're moving into this final block of games. Right now, as it stands, the Lestream duo of Skite and Vato are sitting in that #1 spot. Now, you have talked about this, all right? You said these guys have been edged out several times, and the most recent time was to the Solary entire squad.
Yep.
You got to think they want revenge, right? They want in.
Yeah, in week 6 it was Hunter, Kinstar, and Airwalk. And in week 8 it was, of course, Hunter and Kinstar again. But, two duos weeks in a row, they got 9th place. Finally, Skite had some success in week 9 in the solos, so it seems that success is carrying through here. They have 3 games remaining, 65 points, and this is just awesome there. Of course, we look down the list as well. Y and TJ, they've been through, the entire 10 weeks we've been following slightly. They're almost pushing up there, and of course, Y had some pop-off performances beforehand the World Cup even started, and then we watched Magis.
Se om den är kvar i play. Please. Ja. Vilken var den där då? Jag hoppas det. Jag såg det redan, men jag tänkte inte heller på det, men det var ändå mycket kul. Okej, det var den här bra. Ja, här är min vän som jag körde med, delete, twistar han också. Här. Ser ni detta? Oh my god. Det är fan här, tror jag. Han är ju lika på att edita. Oh my god, ser ni hur snabbt han editar där? Alltså bara, va? Nej, jag kan inte kolla på längre bak. Såg jag precis Steve Mongol? Oh my god. What the fuck? What the fuck? Det här måste jag göra en till TikTok på. Förlåt om ni hör mig prata i bakgrunden. Det är för en TikTok. Känner ni tillbaka? Om ni såg min förra video. Kolla på detta då. Samma game. Secret mode. Secret Mongrel. In i samma game som han. Vänta, jag måste bara hitta mig själv. Hittar ju ingenting. Ser ni där? Jag har med samma game Secret Mongol och Mr. Savage. Okej, här. Kolla vad det heter då. Samma game. Secret Mongol. In i samma game som han. Ser ni där? Jag har med samma game Secret Mongol och Mr. Savage. Ser ni ner tillbaka? Om ni såg min video.
Oh, doll, I need to talk to you for a minute. Yeah, what do you want? Were you with Miss Piggy yesterday? Are you sure?
Fan, tänk om jag kör med jävla... Det är ju jag spelar Europa, vad känner på NA East, NA West. NA East. In the East or the West? NA West är väl typ Texas och Arizona. Fast som typ så två stekande ställen, ja. Oh my god. Perfekt i kroppen. Och så ni bara vet så är inte jag jättebra på keyboard och mus. För typ senaste videon var typ 2 dagar sedan. Då körde jag på kontroll. Jag kan inte byta spik då. Vad ser du? Det är bara för jag är trickshot-hugger. Jag är hugger. Oh yeah! Nu sitter jag. Karma, bitch. Fan, jag tänkte att han skulle fortsätta gå fram, men det gjorde han inte. Kan inte du bara gå som jag vill nästa gång? What are you doing, man? Du kommer inte iväg från mig i alla fall. Gammal 22. Och så kan inte jag bygga heller. Jag kan inte bygga. Som ni ser så suger jag pris. Men det var ju både och. Jag suger pris. Och att jag kunde inte bygga vägg. Jag bara gjorde karma till dem. What are we dropping, boys? Nej, jag tänker den där. What are we dropping, boys? Vi droppar fucking här. Vad säger vi? I'll be a one-off girl. I'll be dropping. Jump up to spare. Ja, fan. Fuck. Okay. Oh my god, nu är jag kejpa. Oh my god, nej. Oh my god, jag kan få 20 kills. Oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god, jag fick 20 kills. Det där är case, okej. Vad var jag synd på det? Vadå? Den följer inte med. What? Den hoppar ju då. Jag vet inte varför jag använder sig av många gliders. Det är inte så smart. Bort med jävla saddluran. Wee. Där. Wee, 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 wee. Hey. Det är personer överallt. Oh shit, jag tror han såg mig. Han såg in mig på taket. Så slutar jag med samma fucking sak varje sista. Oh fuck. Ja, jag blev kort indirekt. Jag skulle bara edita en sak. What the fuck? Ja, men nej. Här går jag i min lilla speciella event här. Jag missade det för jag fick inte se det. Även fast jag inte skulle missa det. Det är en bugg. Nu du fick se det. Yay, bugg. Och ändå kan den inte edita, även fast jag editade den perfekt rätt. Den perfekta angalangen. Vad fan är det? Vem är det du skjuter på? Skjuter du där nu? Ey yo, Pexa. Get that straight up. Något på den är dit. Wow, mitt ainsug är fan piss. Jag tackar i alla fall en gång. Ja, vad fan var nu det? No fun.
Find that elimination just there, Sloopy. Gonna find height. still going to be on Tux and Vorwin. Advantage to them.
Crack a ball right out in front. He drops the player and gets some blue damage numbers. Remember, that's on shield. If it's white damage numbers, they've got no shield. Tux gonna okay. Poseidon. Jube just gets ripped as well. People are just being picked off left and right. More shots.
I mean, at a certain point, Zeke, it's, do I even want to glide up there? But hold on, because somebody does go into zone and make a play for height, and that's going to be the signal for Tux and Vorwin to drop down. But as he says that, he's got a partner in crime going down. Nepsi cannot go parallel to Tux. Vorwin still has it, though.
This is huge, too, because he didn't have many builds, and that Elim gave him a ton, so now he can actually go try and meet back up with Vorwin, see how things are going. And, I mean, Tux and Vorwin, they're playing out of their minds right now, but look at everyone down below still. You got a few people in ballers. Gafal was on lethal HP. So many people in that mid-ground tarp that are now engaging Fremont and his dual partner. 9 eliminations between them. They just hit top 10. 2 rounds of placement points. What in the world? A 14-point game, 15-point game.
Yeah, we just talked about Camo Innis's performance, and Fremont and Kong right now making their way towards one of those. That will push them up the leaderboards. They're at 66 right now, and maybe making a case for them to go to New York. Fremont and Kong, a little bit of a break right here. They're going to drop those turrets out, make sure that that's not going to be in the trap rotation. He's going to get it. The trap doesn't go. Oh, yes, he did go in, but not going to manage to do it. Finds Rasco regardless. And now his teammate as well. He actually finds Kubex, too, as they drop down all together, but it's now only Fremont. And look at this gaggle of players down below. I don't know if they're going to be able to all survive. Right now, Fremont does go down, and it's now Tux and Vorwin against Edwin on his own. Tux goes down and already finds the shots. And that's going to be the victory royale for Tux and Vorwin.
They played that so well, right? Like, they just waited. They knew, and especially 8 eliminations. An 18-point game, this is massive. This also, we saw the other duo was at 62 points. They're now at 66. So you got to think they're contesting for at least top 5. But for them to realize, like, look, everyone's down below. They're all fighting on that low ground tarp. Let's just hang out in the sky. Let's just do what we do best. Wait this out. And, of course, everyone, like fish in a barrel, comes to them. But look at this. Stompy and Shinken here. The little thin pancake who belongs in my heart forever. I mean, these guys, I don't know what else I could say about these guys. Like, the fact that they've been on top of the leaderboards weeks in a row, you've got to think this is a favorite going into Fortnite World Cup Finals. You have to.
I think, you know, I'm looking at everybody using the hashtag Fortnite World Cup and all the predictions going in for New York, all the different personalities starting to make their opinions known. Everybody is putting Stompy and Shinken way up there, if not first, in second, because they are dominating week after week, and I think we are in for a treat in this game because they're getting close and they're in the end game, and this is, honestly, I think this might be the first time we've seen them. And you know what they do in NEMC. It is crazy clinical Fortnite.
They absolutely terrorize the lobby. They just, everything they do is about how can they get an edge up, and then they make sure they're almost like squeezing the life out of you very slowly, right? Suffocating is like the lure my mind went to, but it's kind of just like they're bringing the wall.
It is that, right? Because like when they do find an opportunity, they pounce so hard and so fast, and you have no time to react, and they just come from multiple angles just like this. Stompy from above, Shinken on the bottom, and he already takes down 1 carries exactly. You see Shinken switching to him right now. He can get right behind him, and he finds it, but does now need to make sure that nobody is going to take advantage of the fact that Stompy is down. You can see immediately editing him down all the way because he needs to change position. Everybody knows they just got an elimination in that box, and I think Freddy and Snagged right here are going to see if they can take advantage here. They're definitely getting the loot, so maybe that's enough for them.
I think they're going to get the revive off, and don't forget, Shinken actually has a Chug Jug in inventory, so he's going to be completely okay. He passes it over to Stompy. This is good. Now they have to have the 15 seconds. This is where things could get a little crazy, right? Because we saw the duo up above. If they decide to challenge, Stompy is not in fighting condition right now.
A note there that Stompy went so far away from where that initial fighting was and goes all the way to the farthest spot, not only for the zone, but also for anybody trying to find out where you are. And here comes the launch pad from Stompy. They're going to move ahead. Ooh, a nice little short launch there by accident even, but I'll take it if I'm Stompy.
Absolutely. And just to reiterate your point, you know, these guys are playing at the highest level possible, right? They know what a Chug Jug sounds like. Those sound cues are so very distinct. If you're sitting in a box and you hear that sound down below, you're like, we're going down. Let's make some edits. Someone's on critical. We're going to take him out, and that's why he moved so far away, to make sure no one knew what was going on. So huge. 23 duels left, 39 players. Right now, they're making a rotation. You've got people out in front, which is good, and they're still staying close by, which is really going to maximize their efficiency here. A lot of people going down in the lobby as well.
I think staying close by is something we're actually not really used to seeing from Stompy and Shinken. We see them trying to take over the lobby and get as many opportunities as possible, but what is that from Stompy? I mean, but one of the things that is very important here to note is their mobility is starting to look scarce. All that we see on Stompy right now is that glider redeploy. They already used their shadow bombs, the launch pads. Because of the position they were put in, they couldn't rotate early. So here, staying together, making, oh my goodness, he found
got a rift.
As I say that, the rift to go, the almost most valuable item at this point in the game, because not only are people rotating into congested zones, but they're not looking up, because that first portion of the movement, everybody is looking to see, where do I need to go next?
And they've got a great bird's eye view, right? They're slowly descending on. You've got Alpha there going to drop down, but look, so now they're going to make the decision. We have to contest.
Oh, they knocked out.
Someone just brought the entire structure down. This is, it depends on what they decide to do. Look at Stompy. He's already trying to contest for the high ground, and Shinken had to stop for just a moment to get that many up. He's got the shadow bomb, but I don't think he wants to use this right now. He gets cracked from behind. The slurp is still ticking right now. He's just got to get himself into safety. He doesn't have any other utility baller like a campfire that would help him right now.
Yeah, but possibly Stompy does, and he's right on top of him now. So great, you know, staying together. They're glued to each other, almost in another elimination. First finding it before moving out. He gets stuck in the cone, but he's got to cover himself first. He does end up going down the zone. So perfect play here from Shinken, and he's moving forward. And they did get in the top 15 just now as well with those 2 eliminations.
And just the way that Shinken is like fluidly chaining eliminations back to back. And remember, if you don't finish that player off, there's a little bit of time before that siphon comes through. There's a player in the box! It doesn't even matter! Nevi gets shut down! They're on 11 eliminations right now. They're about to hit top 10. Bala, they're playing out of their freaking minds!
Nevi, one of those players who was towards the top, him and his teammate from Evade, and getting shut down here from Stompy and Shinken, 2 people who have already qualified, who are not playing for qualification spots, but playing for keeps. Right now, they're showing off why they should be at the top of the leaderboard, and we just talked about it. We were like, where's Stompy and Shinken? Because there's nobody who's qualified at the top of the leaderboard like we're used to seeing, but maybe after this.
Fuck, he's gonna go down the field. Tjena. Men fan, jag vill ju fan klappa min jävla hund. Men vad ska jag bara göra det för? prata inte, jag orkar inte. Så! Hur var inte den prick? Hur var inte den prick? Hur var inte den prick? Va? Såg den där? Såg den inte den klar prick? Men jag skott en pricka, men vad fan? Skott en prick från på han. Jag såg fan hur han stod där och jag bara sköt på han. På fucking han. Och den räknas inte. Nej, vet du vad? Nu ska inte köra random news. Och om jag kör med en engelsk så är det, ska jag prata engelska. Ja, det är det. Gör. Mino speak English. Jo.
Hello. Are you playing mouse and keyboard?
Assim partito pique.
Yeah. Pistachio. You know pistachio?
No, Nina.
Pistachio.
No,
GG
no.
pistachio.
We speak no Spanish. Okej, det där var fan för cringe. Jag kunde inte. Well. Really done. Inga fucking vapen. Mino Tashi. Jag trodde han hade din fucking bara inne vid sniper. Jag vet inte vart du är. Men då kommer min teammate, du får inte vara lika långt. Jag kommer inte vilja köra. Mimi, go! Rev!
Come here, my friend.
Okay, please. Okay. I'm here. Oh, yes. Oh shit!
People?
Yeah. One very low. I am a match. He knocked. He's finishing. Not finishing. Did not finish. He's drinking minis. Or is it you? Okay, it's you. Okay. Oh, wow, go. Oh my god! We gotta take roofs to go. But I gotta get some healing.
GG. Hey.
Roof to go. We gotta take a roof to go.
Wait. Go.
What? My character can't go. What? Oh my god, I got a glitch. I can't go.
You can let them off.
Yeah, I can move like I move very slow. I can run into a circle.
Are you going to die?
I don't think so.
Okay, so you are okay now.
Yes.
Why you not use your bandage?
I need to. Okay. I'm going to. Look in the shop. Okay.
Come to me, okay?
Yeah, we're going. People with me, I'm coming to you. One high, one low, pretty bare low. Oh my god.
Do you have bandage?
No medkit. It was medkit. Can I take it? Can I get the medkit?
No, I need it. There is apples here. You can use the apples.
Okay. Oh my god, that actually worked.
One guy here. One guy. Is front of me, direct.
Okay. We are going to circle. There's people near me. Like they're not really near, but they're like here. Somewhere. I see them. Oh shit, the circle.
People behind us, huh?
Okay. I'm tired, I have 3 HP. I need to go into the circle. I gotta do it fast. Oh no. I only have 3 HP. Knocked. I got him. No, I couldn't finish him. Oh.
كبر همك تفنش يا بريحه.